What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue and eventually finish up Xcom Long War. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Xcom 2 is out in full force. We have had several episodes, probably like 25 or so by now. And we're looking pretty solid in that. And by pretty solid, I mean on severe rocky ground, and we very possibly could lose at any moment. But we're still alive, and we're having a lot of fun with it, so that's good. It's good. A lot of you guys have questioned whether I would have fun with Xcom 2 or not. And, you know, it's a little, there's some points and things I'm not 100% thrilled with. But overall, as a whole, I'm really enjoying the game. I do like playing it. And, well, like I said, it's great. Anyhow, moving back to XCOM Long War, and again, stuff could have changed over the course of 3, 4, 5 patches or whatever it's been. I'm still playing, I think, in version 13 of the mod. And it has been several more hours since the last episode and since I was doing it continuously. So we're talking probably close to 20 hours or more of extra gameplay that I had to throw in here just to get this all finished and ready to go. So, what was my hang-up? What was my problem? What was the issue? We're going to go view a soldier real quick, or we're going to view all of our soldiers in a minute. But Battle Unit 3 needed to get up to 25 or 1250. I thought it was 1350, and maybe in future renditions it is 1350. But 1250 in psionic power gives him the max level of psionicitude or whatever. Anyway, we had to get him up to that point, or her up to that point in this case, and it took a long time. Let's see, the last 2 ranks before this last one, I failed 2 times in the first rank to rank up. So when you put them into training, they can actually pass or fail. And you have to keep putting them into training, putting them in training. Eventually they will pass. So I failed twice. There's also the delay between missions, so 5-6 days of delay of downtime for Battle Unit 3 to recover each time. It's a stressful thing, right? So we failed twice on the first one, and then we failed 3 times in the second one, and then I gotta be honest, guys, on the 4th one, I didn't care. We're at the point where I wanted to put this to bed. I actually went through, and it took me like 8 tries. I just reloaded and reloaded and reloaded until it actually succeeded. So if that hadn't happened, it would have probably taken me another 4 or 5 hours adding to the whole chaos and mess. So that's the only save scumming I've done so far, guys. I have reloaded certain missions, and I have reloaded an autosave or 2. You guys have seen this on camera. Certain missions that, like, a person would fall through the map, or something would happen, or it would crash, and I couldn't reload into the game. So this episode, the whole point of this episode right now, guys, is to go through all of our different characters, show you guys what's happened, where we're at in the world, and basically start the final mission. And then hopefully it's 1 or 2 more episodes after this, and we're actually done. I'm going to try to get it all done today, though, so you guys will be able to watch this over the weekend, or whatever the case is, and just enjoy the final conclusion to XCOM Long War. This is assuming I don't fail and die a horrible, awful death, and you guys can laugh at me. And anyway, it hasn't been pleasant, guys. It hasn't been pleasant. If we take a quick look over here at the situation room, it has been actually quite bad. As you see, we only have 3 remaining countries. Terror missions have destroyed my soul. The aircraft have been just detrimental. Like, all the larger aircraft have been so incredibly hard to actually deal with. But I held on, and as you see, we're losing money each month, but I have a ton of credits. And it's due mostly to the fact that we shoot down a lot of UFOs, so we weren't able to go on a lot of missions, but every time we shoot them down, we get money. So as long as we had 1 country left, we were going to be able to do this. This was going to be a possibility. So, there is that. Alright, now before we go in and we get everything done and ready, I'm going to go take a look. We have anti-grav systems and stealth systems are the only 2 that I haven't researched. I researched, I think, just about everything else. As far as engineering, there's nothing currently being built. So we pretty much have all of our endgame stuff. Now, in future editions of the Long War mod, I've read that there's actually, I think, up to like 8 levels of the MEC, and I think they branch off having different strengths and weaknesses. So unfortunately, in this particular version, there's only 3. Which we have. We have the 3rd one, so it's fine. But still. Alright, I think the last mission is actually going to be somewhat problematic because I think we can bring more people along for it. I'm not entirely certain. But it is what it is, and we'll just have to deal with it when we get there. I don't know if I have the equipment for everyone is what I'm trying to get at here. Alright, we're going to go over the soldiers and what they have done and where they're at. So the top three, I believe, are going to be these three up here, with Liara leading the way. Brett Yeti Wood has actually surpassed Blood Mantis and is number 2, and then, of course, Blood Mantis is number 3. So we'll take a look. We have a total of 222 kills on 71 missions. Brett Yeti Wood managed to bring it home big style, and that's sweet, sweet nice. So 220... Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't surpass him. I thought he did. He's really close. Okay, so he's actually number 3. Number 2 at 225 is Blood Mantis on 69 missions. And Liara's only on 68, but she has 254. 254 kills. That is tremendous. She is a beast amongst, well, everything. Alright, we have 86 on Lance Elliott. We have 108 on Commissar. Now, the reason Commissar has kind of switched over to my more favoritized, my favorite assault, I guess you could call it, way, way more mobility than most of the other ones. And the fact that he's got a Packmaster is really nice for him to actually capture her. To actually capture aliens and do all sorts of crazy things like that. Also, guys, I'm having some sort of allergic reaction, or I'm having allergies right now, which is weird because there's like nothing that should be causing me allergies right now because there's snow covering everything. So I don't know what's going on, what's causing it, but I'm very snortily and stuffy today. So see, it's a little bit stuffy. So I apologize if I pause occasionally to swallow back my throat as it tries to reject fluids and whatnot. Anyhow, so 108 kills for Commissar, 116 for Sergeant Mejor. He's still one of the top infantry units, maybe the top. Logan Raven McVeigh is rocking 96 kills. Guy Furion's only got 39. The scouts have fallen off quite a bit in this LP, I'm not going to lie. Eric Castro, 30. Oh, another thing, guys, before I get too far in. Eric Castro has 38. Before we get too far in, I haven't actually killed anyone else since the last time you guys saw somebody die. No one else has died, so I've been really good about that at least. So that's a thing that's happened. Alright, 133 on TAC. He still has the most kills, but as you see, 13 movement as opposed to 16, and he's got Killer Instinct as opposed to the other. It's all good. It's okay. Both of them serve their purposes in different ways. So TAC and Commissar were both my top assault class people. 54 for Battle Unit 3. He has been on 43 missions and 54 kills, plus he is the chosen Juan, or she is in this case. So definitely be going in there. Gundy Chow rocking 105 kills, very impressive. She definitely made up for her kind of semi-slow start. That's good. Sir Awesome Sauce, Lowrider, 82 kills, not bad for a sniper. 111 on Rasen Miku Ghoul, one of my favorite MEC characters, other than Face Tank, of course. 40 on Lady JC, 86 on Saniel Sanu. Commander Jace is 105. Le Willy has 65. Decent. I also enjoyed using Le Willy. Captain Leclerc, 40. Let's see here. El Bandito the Viking, 68. John Rocknar Smith, 65. John Crash Sierra, 67. Grape Hate Crane Maker. Good old Rhino, 56. We got 64 on War Waging Wordy. 49 on Datrin Totatra, which is the cue ball, affectionately known, or Double Down, as it were. Alright, Hungry Punker HP, rocking 152 kills. Pretty admirable. Mr. Up Down 66 with 109. 103 on Emmerich Eckham, a Nightmare. I think he is the second highest sniper. Dale Lawson with only 59. Still impressive, but the bright pink, it kind of throws things off a little bit. Johnny Casino Rico, pretty high up there with 147 last hits, or kills, as it were. Sorry, that's a little bit of Dota 2 terminology coming out there. We'll continue on down the line. Ivy St. Nick with only 18. Sam Steam 2033 kills. Pastel de Muerto is 18. 49 for Commander Anthony. Well played, sir. John Mad Dog Smith rocking 35. Michelle Vassar rocking 30. Connor Wosmek has 7. Loif Sulumunde, or Salamunde, or however you want to say it, rocking 15 kills. Not bad for one of the few rocket people who didn't turn into a mech. Dominic Godlewski's only got 12, so 1 kill per mission. That's admirable. Ace DOTD rocking 5 kills as a medic. James Hebert, aka Chuck Norris, has 7 kills. Christoph DJ No Name, or DJ, just DJ No Name. We're gonna get rid of Christoph. Anyhow, 7 kills on you. That guy doesn't count. Naruto Luxray, 10 kills. Alejandro de Osos has 10. Bone Dead Mozart is rocking 1 kill. Elros Calafalis is 3 kills in. The ET Slayer, Freestyle, rocking 5 kills. Jewish Hammer has been on 1 mission, has 0 kills. It's a bit unfortunate. You, I don't believe, are a person. In fact, I don't think anyone else is. Oh, wait, Daryl Andrews, you're a person. Sorry. Raul Khizan, you're a person as well. And I think that's it. That does appear to be it. All the rest of these folks are just random red shirts that we have. The Atomic Potato, he served us well on 4 missions with 5 kills. Nico Stamoro's only been on 2 missions, but this is the 3rd rendition of him, and he's also got 3 kills. He did well. He served his purpose a few times as well, so kudos to Nico, doing what he do. Sneaky Sneakers Sneakerson, rocking 113 kills, 50 missions. Definitely one of the solid ones that we have. Lady Hanariel, 100 kills, 61 missions, and unfortunately wounded for 14 more days. So she will not be going on the last mission. I was hoping she could, but it's just not in the cards. Brett Yeti Wood, we're back on to the top. So there you go, guys. We're going to go to the memorial now. Let's see here. View the memorial. And we have a damned stalker Murphy's Law. He got killed at Operation Fallen Flame. An alien cannon from a Sectopod Mini. It was not a pleasant experience. Fear Whiskey Cypher, unfortunately, also went down. He had 20 kills, 17 missions under his belt. He got killed by an Exalt Elite Medic, and 79 kills and 41 for Murphy's Law. The Hibernating Loco Potato, 45 kills, 16 missions, Blind Hydra, an Elite Operative. Captain Devil Dog Chaz got 33 kills, 15 missions. Captain Spotter Odie, rocking 34-12. Fungus Hazard Power, 5-7. Mark Gonzo Spectre, 16 and 7. And then Jared Jaya was 4-4. It's a bit unfortunate. We lost a couple folks in Blind Hydra. Actually, was it 3? Or yeah, it was 3 people that we lost in that one. That might have been our worst mission in the entire game that we played, guys. And then the original casualty, ladies and gentlemen, the first named person to go down in the entire LP. Infamy shall follow Kippy Kips for the rest of his days. Kippy Kips, the original casualty, ladies and gentlemen. 3 kills, 3 missions. First kill, first dead, first casualty. It happens. The rest of these folks were all red shirts or turquoise shirts or whatever from the base missions and stuff like that. And yeah, meh. I say meh. Alright, folks, it is time to do the Gallup Chamber and then hop in and do whatever it is that we're going to do, because it's going to be sweet, sweet, nice style, guys. So, that being said, we're going to... I don't know where to do this at, so you'll have to forgive me as I look around. Oh, it's on the main thing. Alright, here we go, boys.
This is it. Once our volunteer enters the chamber, there is no turning back. This is what we've been working towards this whole time. We likely will not be able to make any developments beyond this point.
Alright, folks, the end game begins now. Alright, once the ethereal device is triggered, all forward progress will be stopped. Any current research or foundry projects will not be completed. Any injured soldiers in the infirmary will not be healed. Commander, are you sure you wish to proceed? Proceed. Alright, Battle Unit 3, buddy. Let's get this done.
With each of our major victories, we have encountered incrementally more powerful aliens. After the first alien craft was shot down, they began a campaign of terror. The alien forces were led by a sectoid commander, a powerful psionic creature. Upon capturing the hyperwave beacon, we detected a cloaked ship carrying a being of incredible psionic power. Having captured the device it sacrificed itself to protect, an immense alien ship has now appeared within our atmosphere. We can only assume that a being of even greater psionic power is on board this vessel. We have already pushed human evolution so far. and I fear where the next step will take us. But our enemy leaves us with no other choice. A new type of weapon is required.
At long last, you have succeeded where we have failed.
There you have it, folks. The assault on the temple ship is now here. The endgame, as I stated, begins now. Alright, it has been a long and tedious process getting here, guys and gals. Like I said, I enjoyed the game through probably the first 100 episodes. Like, I really had a lot of fun. There were some times I was a little stressed out, but overall it was a lot of fun. The next 50 were a little bit less fun. The following 50 were less, and then it just kept getting less and less and less. So, Long War is a very, very long thing, and I imagine if I was playing it on my own, it wouldn't have been so bad. I would have made a few different choices, maybe. Opted not to take every engagement that I possibly could have. I mean, there's a lot of things I could have done differently, and probably should have done differently. But all this comes down to here, right now, and let's hope, I'm hoping that we can do this. Alright, boys and girls, let's begin. Assault! Okay, yeah, we definitely have more than our normal 8 or 6 or whatever it is that we have. Alright, so I gotta think of who and what I want to bring along for this. Well, the obvious answer... Gosh, this is gonna be rough. The obvious answer is yes, 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 and yes. You guys all have to come. Commissar is definitely gonna be on the way as well. What was Commissar using for his weapon there? What is it that you have as a weapon? Did I get something amazing? Oh, the reflex cannon. Yeah. I've got one of these, so Commissar's going to be rocking this stuff. The arc thrower we don't need. We just should get rid of that completely and just grab something else entirely that would be useful. I'm thinking maybe more grenades? I'm a little torn. We're going to go with more grenades. Raven Logan McVeigh, probably not the best choice. Don't need you. Might bring you along. It's going to be a tough call. We're going to bring Lance Elliott. Actually, I might end up bringing one of the other medics. Having 2 medics might not be a horrible thing, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to set up a medic on this side. Alright, it might be Eric Castro. Let's see here. Yeah, Eric Castro, you're definitely up there, buddy. Alright, we're going to bring you. I'm sorry I kicked you out of the squad. I'm sorry, man. I apologize. Alright, Saniel Sanu would be a fairly favorable person to bring along as well, assuming we have enough weapons to use with everyone. I don't think we can bring a second... Well, we could bring a second sniper. That's not necessarily the end of the world. Alright, so Saniel Sanu, you're going to make the final cut as well, and I think that's it. I think we've got our entire squad that we're going to bring. Saniel Sanu... Bam! I'm also tempted to try bringing a secondary mech. That wouldn't be bad, but we don't really have mech weapons. Well, maybe we do. Do I have a set? Well, what is the other mech thing that we have available? Hold on, let's go take a look. This might take me a little bit of time, guys. We have a lot of people to move around and utilize here, so you'll have to forgive me as I... We have the Mech 2. I'm not sure if that's going to really be worth it. I think it is. I mean, we have the Pulse Lance, which is still pretty good. The Particle Cannon's 1 damage more. The problem is we have none of these other items available. So just having a mech, just for the mech's sake, seems a little bit risky. Like, if we had a few more of these things, maybe. Well, you know what? Let's go back to the briefing real quick. Engineering, we probably have enough stuff to maybe build instantly a few things. Let's see if that's the thing that we can actually do here. Can we manufacture this? If we go to build it quickly, we don't have enough, so we can't get the tier 3 guy. Oh, it's still wait. Build quickly. It's not an instant build. Oh, well, never mind then. Alright, well, we're totally screwed then. It's fine. Alright, we're not going to bring a mech along then, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. You guys get, like I said, it's going to be a little bit annoying, a little bit frustrating. You're going to want to get into the action, but you have to just bear with me, guys. You've lasted this long. Just bear with me with my little quirkiness and my weird things that I'm doing here. I can assure you it might be a good thing eventually, but probably not. But we're going to pretend. We're going to pretend. Okay, I think I like our entire squadron so far. We are going to bring Saniel Sanu along, I guess, instead, and Tack, you definitely get to go along for the ride, brother. Alright, let's get you hooked up, or sister, or cousin, or nephew, or whatever you are.
This soldier has the power to interact with the alien device. I recommend we get started immediately.
Okay. Thank you randomly for saying that. Okay, well, I think Tack is just gonna, or, sorry, I think our boy here is just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, no, I suppose it is Tack. Alright, so I guess Tack's just gonna have to deal with, whatever we're gonna do here. Maybe the high cap mag? No, that seems silly. We'll just chuck it out with the grenades all around. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so our first guy, 100% set, Sani El Sanu. We gotta get you equipped with some stuff here. Alright, we're gonna bring you out with the pulse rifle. And we're gonna bring you out with the laser sight, I guess. It's gonna be a thing, and I suppose a grenade wouldn't be terrible. Oops. Darn it, I didn't swap. I didn't swap at all. Alright, there we go. So that's done. We have this, and this is a cool feature right here, guys. The Plasma Stellarator. It's a pretty good item. I likes it a lot. In fact, I'm probably going to go switch something in a minute, but we'll see. We shall see. I need something different for him, so we're going to back out with him. I'm going to go back with you, my dear, and we're going to go down to this. I don't really necessarily need the grenade, and the enhanced beam optics would not be terrible. Battle Unit 3, we're going to be using your psionic abilities way, way more often than we're going to be using other things. So, please be aware of that, my friend. In fact, you're probably just going to rock out with a scatter blaster, I guess. I mean, there's no point in giving you a real weapon. What are you going to do with it? Shoot people? Come on now. You know that's not going to ever happen. It might happen, actually, but we don't know. Alright, we have the armor. We need the weapon. We want the plasma rifle up on Sergeant Mejor. And it is done. We have the Plasma Stellarator, which is basically the same thing as the beam enhancement dealie, except for plasma weaponry. Alright, you look like you are loaded out and ready to go. Probably going to throw you into some carapace armor, I guess. Maybe put you into Titan armor there. That wouldn't be so terrible. I'd rather have you in Aegis armor, if at all possible. Okay, so we're good so far. So he's set. Daredevil's probably set. Good old Blood Mantis here. Yep, 100% set, ready to rock. You know what we could do is we could load you out with this. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Battle Unit 3, I believe you're already set with your armor and everything else. Let's see here. Our boy here, you've got that. Yeah, you're pretty set. We have the Plasma Dragon, guys. That's the final weapon. I think there might be fusion weapons too. I kind of started researching fusion, but I don't know what happened with it, to be honest. I kind of lost track. It might be the particle cannon. Might be one of the fusion weapons. I really don't remember. It's fine. It's not important. I think you're already ready, Commissar. You got your pimp hat on. You're looking good. Plasma pistol, breaching ammo, and everything. Rocking the Titan armor. I'm liking this so far. And we just have a few folks left to deal with. We're going to throw the Aegis armor up on you. Plasma I thought I had 3 gunners already. Or two gunners already. Did I really only have 1? That seems highly suspect. That seems highly suspect. Alright. Well, what I think I'm going to do is we'll add the laser sight onto you. We're going to swap you over to the Gatling Pulsar, Gundy Chow, and I do apologize for that. Yeah, no, we only have, Alright, I'm going to get rid of the extra sniper then. Sorry, Raven, Logan, McVeigh, you are getting dropped. We need a leader. We don't have one yet, so that's kind of a problem. So, we're going to bring a gunner along for the ride, and it's going to be our highest ranking individual with the best aim, and that is going to go to Johnny Casino Rico. HP's got 1 more health and 2 less movement, but 5 more brain power, or willpower as it were. So we are going to load you up with the best of the best of the best and all that wonderful fun stuff. We actually need to get you some other items. Alright, so we're going to go over here to Hot Dog, Gunda Chow. We're going to remove some of the stuff that you do have, and I do apologize for this. It's definitely not ideal, but it's just something you're going to have to handle, I guess. Give you a battle scanner and a grenade. I mean, it's kind of lame, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, we're going to get you loaded out with your proper equipment. And hopefully the scope-a-dope. Alright, the scope is there. Very nice. Oh, I know what we can do with you. Since you do have the pulse laser weapon thingy, how about get rid of the grenade and we give you one of these enhanced beam optics? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that leaves us with you, Eric Castro, the final individual here. And unfortunately, like you know, we don't have a lot of extra stuff for you guys. So you're going to have to rock out with that, and it looks pretty good. What do we have at the front end here? Oh, did I actually build a second one of these? Oh, I did. Okay, I have 2 reflex cannons. Didn't even know that. Shocking. Alright, I think everybody's actually loaded out, outfitted, and ready to go. So this is the final squad, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully they all survive. Well, almost all of them. And we'll launch the mission and probably do like 1 turn and then we'll break it off. You guys will all be poised and ready for the next episode, where combat actually begins. I hope you guys are okay with this. Again, there was a lot of stuff to cover, kind of what happened between now and then, so And oh, there's not even going to be anything there. Force entry to the temple ship's bridge. The volunteer must survive.
You hear our voice, new one. Now listen well. Long have we watched and waited. So many promising subjects. So many failed efforts. And now, after untold trials, the new one emerges to face the rigors of our collective. An enduring physical form, paired with an equally adept mental capacity. The rarest of traits, finally within our grasp.
Okay, I guess that is it for their talking. And you know what, guys and gals? I think I'm going to break off the episode right here. So, I will put up a disclaimer somewhere that this entire episode is just basically building up and recapping things and rehashing whatever. Just kind of just readdressing everything. Doing like an overview or summary, if you will, of what's going on. And then we've landed in the ship and we're ready to go. So the next episode, or possibly 2 episodes, will actually conclude the game. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, well, stick around. There's a little bit more left. And then victory will be ours. And I do apologize for anyone who's not super happy with the fact that I did play on my own. It was just a very, very big, long endeavor, and in reality, it just got really redundant. There was a lot of just chaos, a lot of stuff I wasn't even able to do. There was a lot of sitting around going, oh, I can't fight that. Oh, I can't shoot that down. Oh, this is terrible. So, a lot of really bad stuff happened. A lot of the battles were pretty tedious. Most of them went well. I only had a few injuries, actually, since the last real episode. A whole bunch of stuff, guys and gals. Anyway, I'm going to break off the episode here. I will see you guys in just a little bit with a conclusion of XCOM Long War. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.